Today I'm going to be making Spanish chicken. It's one of my favourites and it's very easy to do, and these are the ingredients that you're going to need. Now I've got 6 chicken thighs and I've already seasoned them with salt and pepper. I've got 2 peppers, a red and a yellow, and I'm keeping them colours. I'm not using the green, just for that sort of Mediterranean colours. I've got 2 onions, 4 cloves of garlic. I've actually got 5, but one's a bit small, so I'm going to say 4. It's entirely up to you. If you want to put more garlic in, please go ahead. This is the chorizo sausage, and that's how it comes in the supermarket. You see it in a packet like that, and obviously I've used some before, and this, I'll be using about this much. This is the most important part of it. This is the smoked paprika. Now, this is well worth using if you can. You will get this in most supermarkets. It's an absolutely gorgeous aroma. And you can get it online also, but this is easy to get hold of. If you can't get hold of it for any reason, all supermarkets, they all do their own brand of this is a hot smoked paprika, and all leading supermarkets do that. Also, I'll be cooking in olive oil, and I'm going to be making some rice to accompany it. Now with the rice, when I finish off, I'll do it in 2 ways. One, I'll just make an ordinary rice and put it on the side of the Spanish chicken, and also I'll show you how to combine the rice with it if you want like a sort of a savoury rice dish. I've chopped the onions and the peppers, and I've now put them into the pan, and I'm going to cook these through. I've added some garlic and some olive oil, and I've only used half of the garlic, so there's only 2 cloves gone in there. And I'm going to cook this on sort of a moderate heat, and all I want to do is soften all these ingredients. The mix now with the peppers and the onions is starting to cook through, and I'm going to put this silver foil on top like that, and I'm going to turn it down as low as I can, and I'm going to leave that now for around about 10 to 15 minutes. I will check on it, and all I'm looking to do is just soften it slightly. The onions and peppers have now been cooking on the lowest heat for 15 minutes. Just going to remove the silver foil, yeah, and I can see that's exactly how I want them. So I'll now put these to one side and I'll start cooking the chicken. I've taken the onions and the peppers out of the pan now, and what I've done, I've added the 6 chicken thighs into here. I've got this on quite a high heat. I've also added the garlic, and I've already salt and peppered the one side. I've salt and peppered on both sides. And these chicken thighs are from my local butcher. That's my preference, but again, that's entirely up to you where you decide to get your chicken thighs from. The garlic's already, you can smell the garlic now cooking with the chicken thighs, and you can see the oil coming out. And what I'm looking to cook these through and caramelise the chicken on either side. I'm making sure now that the chicken is cooked, and I've caramelised it on either side, and I've cut it into smaller bite-sized pieces. So that looks ready, and you can smell that aroma with the garlic. It does smell delicious, and I'm just about to add, this is the chorizo which we showed you earlier, and I've cut it up now into pieces, and I'm now just adding that into the mix. I'm going to stir that through. And also when you're cooking the chorizo, what happens is the oil in the sausage releases, and that's the smoked paprika flavour, and that will infuse with the chicken. So we're just going to put that in, and just to get that chorizo sausage warm, and as soon as that's happened, then we'll add the peppers and the onions. The chorizo sausage is now cooking, and that's cooking in with the chicken, and now I'm going to start adding the smoked paprika. I'll show you again, this is the one we were on about earlier. It's a gorgeous smell. I'm just putting a bit more, just a touch more on. And again, this is a preference how much you want, but I put, I'd say like a heaped teaspoon first, and if you want any more, by all means add more. Now this is the onion mix with the peppers. You can see the olive oil, the colours of the olive oil. And I'm just going to start cooking this through now and mixing this together. You can see everything now, it's all cooked together. As the chicken now, we've got plenty of colour on it. We've got the chorizo sausage, that's all cooked, and you can see the peppers in between with all the onions. The smell on it is absolutely stunning, and you've got this lovely smell as well off this smoked paprika. So that's it now. I'm going to take that over there and ready to plate up. Right, I've just finished the dish now, the Spanish chicken, and I plated up. And as you can see, the Spanish chicken here, and I've garnished it with coriander. I've got some saffron infused rice and just some bread as an accompaniment. And what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to show you a different way of dishing up. You've seen me dish up the Spanish chicken. This is just an alternative way of dishing up. And all I'm going to do is add the rice that I've already cooked in the rice cooker, and I'm just mixing this now with the rest of the ingredients of what was left, and I'm just mixing that together, and you can see it's picking up all the oil and all the flavour off the onions. I'll just turn that up just a bit, and what I'm going to do is just the rice is already cooked, so we're just warming it through. You see me add the rice to the chicken, and there we have it. I'm just going to add a little bit of coriander, a little bit of bread, and there we have it. We have Spanish chicken with rice combined, and there we have Spanish chicken on its own with saffron rice. And that's Brad's Spanish chicken. Enjoy.